Hello Tubesters, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. Just a quick one. First tornado book that I've got. I've got a fair few aviation books, not probably as many as I've got ship books, but I've got Sepcat Jaguar and different books. I've got mainly from Telford, from the booksellers there. This is an eBay buy. It wasn't expensive. It's by Ian Black, who I believe was a pilot, and I think I've seen some of his chats on YouTube. I'm not going to give you loads of insights, obviously, because of copyright, but hopefully this pushes the book sales, even though they're obviously fairly old. But loads and loads of photographs. Can't remember if there's any Gulf War. I've only literally got it today. There's the ISBN number, anyway. If you'd like to look up and maybe purchase one or get them on eBay, like I've done. So I've got that one. And not from the same company on eBay, but written by Ian Black again, another favourite of Gav's, which is the English Electric Lightning. I really like the metal finish. I'd love to do, like I remember Jen from Genesis Models and Designs, when not long, I don't think after she started, she'd done a few videos on how to tinfoil an aircraft to give it a metal finish, and I wouldn't mind doing that on the Lightning. I like them I call them the guppy tank. So I'm not that knowledgeable. Again, I'll just give you a couple of views. Oh, I mean, look at that cracker. That's brilliant, isn't it? Hey, beautiful. So yeah, here's an IBS number again, should you want to purchase it or find it on eBay or other good booksellers. Again, written by Ian Black. He's done. I know he's done a lot on the Tornado. Like Gulf War, I'll probably get his Gulf War one. I've no rush because I won't be doing the Tornado for a while. I've got the Starfighter to build yet, and I have got everything there is written on the Starfighter. So, it's I just saw this one, and I wanted some photo references just to get some ideas flowing. Although they're not Gulf War ones, so it was just I like the Tornado. I will build a Lightning at some stage. Build a Jaguar. As I said, I'd like to do a NATO MiG-21 and a NATO Su-22. I'd like to do F-16, probably do a kinetic one now they've redone everything. And I'd like to do F-15 as well at some point. And of course, there's always more starfighters and to do and things. But no, these aren't particularly expensive, and they're great, as you can see, great photo references. I was looking at the Tornado one, and there's a lovely couple of. It's amazing. Sometimes, obviously, they've been spruced up for the promotional shots or whatever, they were doing, whether that's in the air or on the ground. And then you get some others which you're just really, and I don't mean like on the Tornado the reverse thrusters that throw the muck up the tail. Just general paint wear and tear and scabbiness, and yeah, it's just a shame that the 1 in 48 Tornadoes, obviously the Italieri one is quite old, and the Revell one isn't particularly young, and they're still asking like 50 odd quid for them, where you can get some of these brand new kits now, like the Jaguar, that's like I suppose you'd say state of the art, for the same price. And there's that lovely UMA. I was watching Mac Models build a Harrier, an American Harrier, Marine Corps Harrier, and that was beautiful. It's they're designed, with a lot of thought. These, well, I mean, they're all designed with a lot of thought, but they go together really well, is what I'm trying to say. And I think to get a Tornado or even to get a Lightning now, they're all older kits, which is fine. You learn your craft, don't you, by putting them together. But yeah, so I'll keep my eye out. You never know, you might get a Tornado. I mean, the Edward MiG-21s, they're always reasonable when it's 1 in 72 or 1 in 48. But no, as I get towards it, I'll get as I say, I know Ian Black's written a Gulf War Tornado book, so I'll probably get that. I've been looking at how much it costs to get a resin JP 236, is it, or 263? Can't remember. But the cluster munitions used on over the runways and stuff, I wouldn't mind carrying that. And I am thinking of doing that actually in flight. I saw somebody done a lovely Gulf War one, one in 48, and they'd got it on a stand with the perspex going through the engine cans. Now they hadn't done like the people often do, like the heat going through them for a bit, and they hadn't done that, I don't think, but it's looked really nice. So you never know, might get a couple of pilots and or a pilot and a nav, and do that when the time comes. As I say, I've got a few months away from that yet, but yeah. Anyway, just thought I'd like to show the couple of purchases that I've recently done, and we'll catch each other soon on yet another video.